I got shot by a double barrel 12 gauge with a defective safety. I always hated that my best friend was holding the gun. He just touched the safety and bang, the gun went off and I was there. And I ended up catching that lead. And when I went in the hospital, they operated on me for 27 hours. I got hit pretty darn hard. Matter of fact, I still got my front teeth in the back of my neck.
Really?
That's how hard I got hit.
Jeez.
And they saved my face because they did a procedure. I was at Ford Hospital that they had never done before. They actually tied beard hairs together.
Really?
So they didn't have to use no stitches.
No, what?
Yeah, I know. And they just sewed me back up with my beard hairs.
I got to tell you, too, I mean, you'll have to take my word for it, but you look great. Like there's no sign that anything ever happened to you.
Yeah, most people can't even tell I'm blind if they don't
Right.
Not
take
at
off
all.
my glasses.
Right.
Know.
How far were you from the gun?
Oh, shoot. 35 feet, maybe?
Okay.
Oh, wow. So you were a good distance away.
Yeah, but it was a number 6 shot high brass, and the double barrel 12 gauge, the barrel that went off was the full choke side. The wad hit me just below my nose.
Jeez.
So, I mean, it really whacked me.
Did you know what happened as soon as it happened, or what?
No.
Did it knock you out?
No. I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what it was. My ears were ringing really bad, like a firecracker went off too close.
Right. Okay.
And when I took my hand and slid up to my head, I felt my skull. I thought, whoa, dude, you got a problem. And I yelled to my buddy that I got hit, and he come running down and grabbed me. And it was the first time I ever heard my dog howl. And
oh, so your dog had to have known something.
oh, yeah, he was right there.
Oh.
And we got in the truck, and it was a snow blizzard. It took us about an hour to get to the closest hospital.
What a car ride.
Oh, man.
You're not listening to any radio on the way there.
No, heck no. Kevin's crying. I'm so messed up that I can't even think straight. I'm telling him I can't see, and he's telling me it's because I got all the blood in my eyes, and I'm sitting there thinking I could still see something, but no, I was total. And
It was all black.
all black.
Do you remember the last thing you saw?
I remembered when I heard his gun go off, I jerked my head, and I just seen him for just a second, and then everything went out.
Okay.
And because I whenever we hunted together, I was always, if anybody should have got shot, it should have been him. Because
I was going to say that.
I was a reckless one.
Okay.
I mean, I would carry my gun off safety. He was always Mr. Safety.
Okay.
I always would get the fastest shot. I mean, I shot a rabbit one time that my dog wasn't 4 inches behind on a full run. I shot that rabbit so fast that the dog ran right over top of the rabbit, and then he stopped and he was looking like, where'd he go? He had no clue. But I could still see then.
Yeah.
But that was just an explanation. I was always...
You were the risk taker.
I was a risk taker. And back when I was a kid, if it was brown, it was down. If it flies, it dies. If you could eat it, it was going home with me.
The defective safety, like how was that looked into? Like what was looked into there as far as like to determine that was the problem?
Yeah, was there some
like,
sort of legal
what
investigation?
I guess like if you were to ask your friend the story, what does he say happened?
He says that he didn't know how the gun went off. It all happened so fast that he just knew he didn't pull that trigger.
Right.
And I hired an attorney, which I'm not supposed to talk about, but I don't care what they think. And
He's saying it, not us.
You're fitting right in with us. You're fitting right in.
Okay. Well, I had 2 attorneys and other people at the airport, and they flew in their attorneys and their gun specialists, and they decided they was going to do this random amount of test. So these gun specialists have got this gun set up in a gun vise, and he says, I can wiggle this safety 10 times and it won't go off. I can do it 20 times. Then he started showing his butt. He says, I could do it 30 times. And on the 29th time he wiggled it, that gun went click.
Oh wow.
We couldn't even get that gun to go off like that.
Right.
But that's how we found out what happened. They showed us what happened.
Oh.
But the whole
By accident.
Yeah. And
With the goal of showing you what didn't happen.
yeah, they had an accident that showed how my accident happened.
Right.
But they took and forgot that we had video cameras set up all around the room, and these 2 gun specialists went over, and within 30 seconds he had that gun all tore apart. They took out the defective part and slid the one in and took that piece and put it in their pocket. Nobody's seen them except for the cameras.
Good.
So after
So
that,
the cameras caught him.
yeah, and after that they didn't have to go to court. I mean, they couldn't wait to talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah.